Now the question number 7, A part, they are saying the lychees from a farm were packed in boxes that hold 144 lychees. If 2125 boxes were used, how many lychees were packed? So they are saying the lychees from a farm were packed in boxes that hold 144 lychees. So एक फॉर्म है लीची का. So they are packing the lychees and they are saying they are packed in boxes that hold 144 lychees. कि एक पैक में 144 lychees आती हैं. So in one pack, how many in one box, how many lychees are packed? 144. So they are saying if 2125 if 2125 boxes were used, और पूरे boxes कितने use किए? 2125 boxes, how many lychees were packed? So they have told you about boxes. First they told you about one box, that in one box there are 144 lychees and total boxes are 2125. So they have told you about one box and we have to find about 2125 boxes. So when we know about one and we have to find about more, so what we do, we multiply. So lychees in one box are 144 and lychees in 2125 boxes will be, so when you will multiply you will get this answer, 3,06,000. So how many lychees were there in 2125 boxes? There were 3,06,000 lychees in 2125 boxes. In the B part, as you can see, if the firm needs to pack 12,70,224 lychees in boxes that hold 144 lychees, how many boxes would be required? Now what they are asking you in this question is that there are total lychees are 12,70,224 and one box can hold 144 lychees. So इन इतनी सारी लीचीज़ को पैक करने के लिए हाउ मेनी बॉक्सेस आर रिक्वायर्ड? एक बॉक्स में है, हाउ मेनी लीचीज़ आर देयर इन वन बॉक्स? 144. But there are total lychees are 12,70,224. So how many boxes will be required for these many lychees? So do you remember the question number 5th ka B part, where the shopkeeper had 3,000 rupees and he was to buy the number of toys? So how many toys? So total amount divided by the amount of one toy. So here total lychees are this much, and if I will divide with the lychees that are there in one box, I will get the number of boxes. So in this sum we have to divide the total number of lychees, so divided by the lychees that are in one box. So divide them and you will get the answer. So let's divide and see. So 144, so it's 8 2, now 8 2, again 8 1152, so 302. So when you divide, you get this answer 8821. It means how many number of boxes required to pack these many lychees? It is 8,821 boxes are required to pack 12,70,224 lychees. Now we come to question number 8. In this they say a jeweler makes 3-stranded pearl necklaces. Each strand has 75 pearls. How many packets of 100 pearls will be needed for 12,500 such necklaces? Now in this question they say a jeweler, you know who is a jeweler? Who makes ornaments, right? A jeweler makes 3-strand pearl necklaces. He makes a necklace, you understand, which has 3 strands. में एक ही necklace में there are 3 strands like this. Okay, so in every strand, each strand has 75 pearls. और एक स्ट्रैंड में कितने पर्ल्स हैं 75. सो इन 3 strands in 75, 75 and 75 means there in a necklace. First of all, the necklace is made up of 3 strands. Okay, so it has 3 strands, and this is one necklace only. Okay, so all the 3 strands has 75 pearls each. So this how many pearls are there in one necklace then? So 75 plus 75 plus 75, it means 75 you multiply with 3. So what you will get? You will get 225. So it means in one necklace there are how many pearls? There are 25 pearls in one necklace. Okay, so now they are saying how many necklaces are there? There are 12,500 necklaces. So how many packets of 100 pearls will be needed for 12,500 such necklaces? So in one necklace there are 225 pearls, and they are asking you first of all we will find out how many pearls are there in these many necklaces. So what I will do, again I will multiply, because in one necklace there are 225 pearls. So how many pearls are there in 12,500 necklaces? We will multiply 12,500 multiply by 225. So when you will multiply, you will get the answer to 500 pearls. So you multiply yourself and get the answer. So in 12,500 necklaces there will be 28,12,500 pearls. Now what they are asking you is how many packets of 100 pearls will be needed. There are some packets, like in one packet there are 100 pearls. एक पैकेट में देयर आर 100 pearls हैं. So they are asking you how many packets are required of pearls will be needed for these many necklaces. Now I know that the total number of pearls in these many necklaces 12,500 are 28 lakhs 12,500. So these many pearls I require for 12,500 necklaces. Now if in one packet there are 100 pearls, so how many packets will I require for these many number of pearls? If I have these number of pearls, so how many packets I will require? And each packet has 100 pearls. Now whenever I have to find number of packets, like number of packets, then number of toys, or number of lychee, number of boxes. So what I will do? So what I do is total pearls which I have, I will divide with number of pearls in one packet. So there are 28,12,500 pearls, total pearls are there, and in one packet if there are 100 pearls, so what I will do, I will divide. So when you divide, the zeros at the last gets cancelled. We have learned in your 4th standard, this zero cancels with this zero cancels with this in division. Okay, so what is left now? Divide this number, if you will divide with this, you will get 28125. So these many packets I will need for these many necklaces. So first you take out the pearls in one necklace, because they have said that there are 3 strands of necklace and each strand has 75 pearls. So it means in one necklace how many pearls are there? 75 multiplied by 3. So these many pearls in one necklace. Now they are talking about these many necklaces. So I will find out if one necklace has these many pearls. So 12,500 necklaces will have, you multiply them and you will get these number of pearls. Okay, now these number of pearls, then again they are asking you if they have a packets in which one packet there are 100 pearls, so how many packets they will need for these many pearls. Total इतने pearls के लिए कितने packets require होंगे अगर एक packet में 100 pearls हैं. So I will divide these two numbers, total pearls which I have, divide with the number of pearls in one packet, and you will get the number of packets that you will need. We start with the ninth question. They say find the largest 7-digit number that is divisible by 3331, 3331. मुझे एक largest 7-digit number I have to find which is exactly divisible by 3331. I should not get any remainder. So in order to find the solution for this, what I will do is, first of all I will take out the largest 7-digit number. So what is the largest 7-digit number? If you repeat 9 7 times, the largest digit is 9. So if you repeat 9 7 times, you will get the largest 7-digit number. 3 4 5 6 7. So it becomes 99,99,999. Now I will divide this number with 3,331. Okay, so now if I divide, you will get 39993. Okay, so 6 is left. You bring this 9 down. This 69 I cannot divide this by this, so I have to bring the next digit down. So I'll put a 0 here and bring the next digit down. But still 699 I cannot divide with 3331 because it's smaller than this. So put one more 0 here and bring the last digit 9 this down, and now 2's will be, okay, so 337. Now as I know I am getting the remainder 337, so it means this is not the largest 7-digit number which is divisible by 3331. I am getting this remainder. I should not get any remainder. So remainder क्या होता है, जो हमारे पास बच जाता है. So what I will do is, this remainder is extra, means extra which I have. So this extra which I have, I will subtract from this. अगर मैं इसमें से subtract कर दूँ, then I will not get any remainder. So what I will do is, from this 7-digit largest number, I will subtract the remainder जो मेरे पास फालतू आया है. If I will subtract that, so if I'll subtract this 3337 which is remainder, means मेरे पास जो बच गया है, अगर मैं इसमें से subtract कर लूँ, so I will get this number, and this number will be exactly divisible by 3331. So this is my answer, that 99,99,662 is the largest 7-digit number. It's the largest 7-digit number which is exactly divisible by 3331. Now we come to the 10th question, and the 10th question they say find the smallest 6-digit number that is divisible by 436. In the last question, 9th question, they had asked you to find the largest 7-digit number. So we wrote the largest digit 9 7 times. In this they are asking you the smallest 6-digit number. So what is the smallest 6-digit number? You write 0 5 times and then you add 1. So this is the smallest 6-digit number. Now I want the smallest 6-digit number which is exactly divisible by 436. So again what I will do is, I will divide this 1 lakhs with 436. So 436 2 is 872. Now 2 the again is 872, and when you will subtract you will get 4 and bring this 0 down, and then 9 side will come to 3924, and 156. So I'm left with the remainder 156. So what I did in the last question, remainder means that this number 1 lakh is not exactly divisible by 436. I am left with 156. So what I will do, I will, as I did in the last question, I will minus 156 from this, ये जो मेरे पास फालतू है, जो मेरे पास बच गया है. So I will subtract that, and what you will get, you will get 99,844. But this is not my answer, though I did the same way as I did the ninth question, but I am not getting the correct answer because they are asking you the smallest 6-digit number. Okay, but when I subtracted the remainder from this, I am left with a 5-digit number. ये तो 5 digits ही हैं, but they are asking you what, they are asking you us, it should be a 6-digit number. तो अब मैं क्या करूँ? So I will tell you by giving you the example. हम जो भी table करते हैं, like we write the table of 6 or we write the table of 7. So what we do, like 6 ones are 6. So next, because it's a table of 6, so every time I will add 6. 6 plus 6 becomes 12 ना. 6 2s are 12. नाउ इसमें फिर से 6 ऐड करेंगे, इट बिकम्स 18, राइट. 18 में से फिर 6 ऐड करेंगे तो इट becomes 24. The next 6 1 is 6. So every time I keep on adding 6 so that these numbers are divisible by 6. Now this number is exactly divisible by 436 because whatever was the remainder I have taken out, subtracted from this. So the number which I am left with is exactly divisible by 436. But this is not a 6-digit number as required by the question. So what I will do is, as I gave you the example, जिसका भी table होता है उतने ही numbers हम add on करते हैं. So here we have the table of 436. So how much I will add to this number? So this number is not required because it's a 5-digit number. So what I will add, I will now add to this 436. अगर इसमें मैं और 436 add कर दूँ, I will get the next number which is divisible by 436. So I'll get this number 100280. Now this is the number which will be exactly divisible by 436, and this is also a 6-digit number. So this is the 6-digit number which is exactly divisible by 436. So again what I did, because they have asked you the smallest 6-digit number divisible by, that should be exactly divisible by 436, they mean that we should not get the remainder when a number is exactly divisible when we don't get the remainder. So I divided this smallest 6-digit number 1 lakh with 436 and I got a remainder 156. तो मेरे पास I said कि बचना नहीं चाहिए. So what I did, I subtracted from 1 lakh 156 which I had extra. So but when I subtracted, I was left with a 5-digit number, but this was not a question because they want a 6-digit number. So what I will do, in order to be exactly divisible, I will write the next multiple of 436. For that I will add 436 to this number which I have got, this 5-digit number which is exactly divisible by 436. I will again add 436 and I will get the next number which is exactly divisible by 436, and this is a 6-digit number and exactly divisible by 436. So this is my answer. Okay, now this sum again, I will tell you by one more method. Now as we divided this smallest 6-digit number with 436, so I have found that I am left with the remainder 156. So as we did in the ninth question, what we did, we subtracted the remainder from this number and we got the answer. Okay, but in this question, if I will subtract the remainder, I will get a 5-digit number. And that was not the question. They are asking for the smallest 6-digit number. So I cannot subtract. So what is the other option I am left with? So I cannot subtract. So what is the other option? The other option is that I will have to add. Okay, so now how much to add? अब कितना add करूँ मैं? So as I told you by giving you the example of table 6, that whenever we write any table 6 1 the 6, what is the next number that comes? It is 12. How? By adding 6. If you are doing the table of 6, every time you have to add 6. Okay, this I told you. So if you are doing the table of 7, so what you will do? You will keep on adding 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 plus 7 is 21. So we keep on adding this 7, or we keep on adding the 6 in the table of 6, in the table of 7. So now here we have we are doing with the number 436. We are doing the division with the number 436. It means I want to add 436, right? But I already have 156 extra. मेरे पास पहले से ही 156 extra बचे हुए हैं. So what I will do is, from this 436 which I have to keep on adding, I will subtract 156 which I am already having extra when I divided 1 lakh with this. So you are left with 280, means 156 I already have extra. So I will subtract this 156 from 436 and I'm left with 280. So if you add 280 to this, that number will be exactly divisible by 436. Once you add 280 to that, and this is the smallest 6-digit number which is exactly divisible by 436.